Hey guys, it's Kale with Benchmark. We're gonna go over two things today. First of all being, what is this PinPoint and what does it do? And the second, I'm just gonna show you how this thing works in the field. This video is for all those people who maybe you're in environmental work and you're trying to do tree inventory. I'm gonna walk over that a little bit. And secondly, on a huge application with this guy is municipal work. Let's say you need to point out your power poles, your garbage cans. This device will help you locate any asset you need with Submeter precision. Let me show you. Okay guys, let's get right into it. Firstly, I've got my BMT8 hooked up right here, which you guys should see on the screen right about now. And if we go in here, you can see here that I've already located a couple different points before the video, but you'll see two trees and you'll see a curb. So these are different assets we've got. Let's actually just come up to this power pole right here. I'll show you how this works. So we're gonna put this guy right down beside it. Again, it's Submeter. So you're around this, you know exactly where it is. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a point right here on this blue button. Beautiful. It's going to store the point for us. When we go right into the feature code, we're gonna just change this to street light. Beautiful. And we'll just hit save. So now if we zoom out, you should be able to see on our screen way over here, street light. Okay, beautiful. And same thing, if let's pop over to this fire hydrant here, all we gotta do, same process. We can even rip through it a little quicker now. That's gonna take our point, store that position. Instead of street light this time, we're just gonna go hydrant and we'll just click save. Let's say I wanted to take the attributes on these three trees so we can kind of take note of, let's say the tree's health, let's say the size of the trunk and different things like that. This is how we're gonna do it. So again, we'll put the device right up here. Just gonna click store. Beautiful. Now again, we had hydrant last time. This time we're actually gonna put in tree. And when we go into point attributes this time, you're gonna see there's two different attributes. So I set this up prior. You can do this with anything. We could have done that with the street light as well. If let's say there was graffiti on it and you wanted to mark that down. But with this, we can go in the trunk and let's say I measured this and we got a 5-meter circumference, and we'll save that. And I just put tree health as another one here. So we've got healthy, okay, infected, dead. Let's take a look at our tree. Oh, I'm seeing the tree looks pretty good. Maybe there was a little infection here or there's some insects. So we can just click infected on that tree and hit save. So now we've got that tree saved in our software here. Beautiful. So you can take this data and when you come into the office, it's nice to have those details so that when you're going in and maybe you're sending a guy out to do service on a tree, you can click and narrow it down to all the ones that are infected. Let's say there needs to be treatment to the tree. Let's say a tree needs to be cut down. You can mark all those things within the software, just as simple as that. And as a little bonus, there are 3 reasons why people buy this device. First is going to be versatility. Second, affordability. And third is going to be this thing runs multi-frequency unlike other receivers, which is going to give you great accuracy in the field. If you're looking to buy one, give a call to the number on the screen. Neither myself or one of the other guys in the office will set you up. The PinPoint is going to be super smooth and keep it a really simple workflow. It's super minimal gear, so there's not a lot to lug around in the field. It's going to be very approachable for anyone doing all sorts of field data collection. If you're looking to learn more about the PinPoint, check out this video right here.